Hello, you are currently one of 8 billion people cruising on a space rock across the Milky Way, yet you find the world you live in boring. The JToH community is a species deriving from the Homo genus. People are fighting over difficulties of towers, skips are being patched. How did we get here? It all starts with Kitty Cannon. He makes a Roblox game and then gives up just to come back 2 years later for some reason. It is released to the public, but players find it to be difficult since they were growing up with literal shit cakes. The game gets a lot of players' attention when Kitty Cannon prematurely ejaculates while making tower screen punching, forgetting to make one more floor. It was more difficult, only a few could do it, and then people wanted to seal their fate. Tower Impossible Expectations being given the good luck buddy difficulty was added when the game hit 25k visits, and people enjoyed not being able to do shit. KTOH formed a community and people started making towers themselves. Bam! Community section with 2 new towers and a mascot that will surely not cause any troubles later in the game. The first mega update comes with a total overhaul of Ring 1 along with 4 new towers, some are community made too. TOC is in, he shoots, and he is out because of lag. At this point, the game is too laggy because it can't handle all these towers, so the Ring Select is added along with Ring 2, which brought 7 new towers to shit on. The game can't seem to stop winning. Is that Ring 9? No, it's the first Halloween update. No progress saving, by the way, and steeples just don't exist. Ring 3 just dropped with the first Godspeed tower. Oh, hey, it's confusion. You gotta expect towers to be low quality with how frequent these updates are. Literally anything passed. The first SG raid just happened, but it was with Ghost Coil, and that's a big no-no. Ambitions are high. World 2 Jupiter's Realm just unveiled, which is gonna get done soon enough. Goose 4000 just became the first victor of TOC. He was a sort of elite hobbyist. Tower difficulty charges came out in Ring 2 and people gave him reason to become good. People were obsessed with this 4x4 gray cube and started to spill their baby batter over it. That's disgusting. So anyway, the Slamo Massacre happened where all Slamos all around the game were depicted of the unalive type. Christmas event begins, which no one cares about because of Citadel of Laptop Splitting. Released in Ring 1, the first Citadel. Maple Yavish just gave Elite Hobbyist for beating some easy R15 hobby. It's probably not that big of a deal though. They tried to add a floor 10 to TOSP. The areas just keep coming with Ring 4 releasing. Not even a tower comes out. Yes, it used to be micro-dicked, but it went through puberty. 3 new difficulties were added, useless, horrific, and unreal, with Tower of Slight Unhappiness being added. Bask in the presence of mega fun obby gameplay. Ring 5 came out. Yes, I'm sick of how frequent these area releases are, but it really shows how the game thrived. Until it didn't. March 3rd is like the 9/11 of obbies. People will never forget the deletion of KTOH when Kitty Cannon just could not give a fuck about KTOH anymore. Jupiter 5, also known as Jukeries, also known as Jukala, also known as 5 Jupiter Alt, also known as Alt to Jupiter 5, is now the owner of Jupiter's Towers of Heck. First order of business, start Citadel Wacky strategy. That will get finished enough soon. The people also want Thanos Tower. And you know what? Fuck it, let's have a Royal 3. After that beautiful tower, we should now release Ring 6 and immediately retract that statement. Too easy was just added as a joke until it wasn't. Okay, now let's release Ring 6. It's not a buggy orgy anymore. Throw in Killjoys in the middle of that. Breaking news! Tower of Despair just got removed via creator request, becoming the first tower to be removed via creator request. Thousands are mourning and crying about TOD not being removed sooner. Also, this piece of shit is about to replace it. Spring 2019. Better enjoy it while it lasts because you'll never see a spring event ever again. Tower of Infernal Galore just got deconfirmed. This won't be the first time you hear about this tower, but it is the last time you will hear about scaling nature's heights. Oberntune, which was Kitty Cannon, decided that he missed Kato and created Oben's Inferno Reborn. What the fuck is a tower of zesty and zippy ascension? We now have a tutorial tower, which doesn't do its job well. Anyways, Zone 1. Oblivion just randomly disappeared just to come back in Zone 2. I'm sure this will be finished soon enough. Tower of Deep Darkness gets added along with this piece of shit. While towers were being slaughtered in the Ring 7 Holocaust, Ring Select just copped the fresh skin, and they tried again with TOSP. Anyways, Zone 2. Tower of Yearning Success was just added to Zone 1, and then they tried again with TOSP. Citadel of Scythe Recognition wins the Wacky Frame contest, and it's about to be added to Ring 6. That doesn't matter because the Halloween 2019 update just dropped, and it saves progress. What an advanced society we live in. Well, someone folded. TOD is back. They just fucking gave up on TOSP. Tower of Inferno Galore was given a second chance at life, and it's looking to stay. Too Easy was just removed. That is so depressing. What can we do with our lives? Turkey Tower! Yes! And then Christmas 2019 happened. I love the wiki's enthusiasm. Well, it's not happening, and Ring 7 just released without it. But hey, Elongated Runs, the first Catastrophic, was added, and everyone agrees that it plays like cock, and no one tries the tower. Citadel of Peril gets into Zone 1, and it's insane. And this is a big deal, because that means both the Citadel and Soul Crushing slots are taking. Not good. Also, Tower of Triangular Terror gets dropped, and replacing whatever the Power of English is. Anyways, Zone 3. The game just got dislike bombed twice, up there with tragedies like the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Pure comedy gold just happened. The first tower rushes just came into fruition, slowly coming out one by one and giving people like the Death Eagle purpose in life. You can now flex your soul-crushing wins, as all servers can see them now. Arcane Area, the most neglected area, became the first subrealm. Rest in peace, Frog's Leg Pot, along with its classics like Steeple of Spider scaling. Stone ain't coming to JToH after being moved approximately 4 times. Nil just got snapped out of existence like it had any purpose ever. Elevator Secret was just added to Ring 1, so now you can play all those godforsaken steeples again. Tower suffering outside is causing problems as Ring 8 would become the first area with 3 soul crushings, but Ring 8 still dropped. We also got a little taste of democracy with Ring 8. You can now argue over difficulties, but no one cares. Tower of Generation Failure was just beaten by Con 2008, and it was catastrophic. But he used major skips, so you know he needs to get exiled. Maybe a tower dropped. And honestly, no one cares, because Toso just got fucking removed. Citadel of Uneasiness was just added. I couldn't imagine a world without Citadel of Uneasiness. Citadel of Heights and Depths portal was just added to Ring 3. I'm sure this will get finished soon enough. TODC receives a makeover, but you can still play the original if you hate yourself. The game just changed to Juke's Towers of Hell. We are basically in the modern age. Canister mode was just added and it barely works. Tosa was added back too, and it's definitely remorseless. I bet it will stay like this forever. Con 2008 and Akira got banned because they had insight on checkpoints. Totally a Tower just got added, and it does mini towers justice. A TOIM cheese was just discovered, which lends to plenty of wins. Tower of Inner Narrow Scaling closes because it's gonna get a revamp by our Lord and Savior Punky Joe. Ooh. Uh-oh, Zone 8 just got leaked by Nobile. People believed it was fake though, so I mean, it's still a cruel world we live in. Item clip just got patched and you get greeted unconsensually by Peter Griffin. Elite Obbies roll just got nuked off the face of the planet because of the egos of those critters. Ending truly the era. Halloween 2020 just released and people fucking hate Steeple of Pumpkin Panic. Citadel of Horrifying Phobias becomes the first event steeple and it just might be a little too laggy for some. TODCC disappears one day and a grave exists for it. A moment of silence. Anyway, Cosmetics released. Forgotten Bridge is making progress and it's not a whitelist dump at all. Damn, Myfar just beat elongated runs. I wonder if he's gonna do more impressive things in the future. Christmas 2020 just came out, or at least for the first half. Lantern Speed Lich just got patched. Shit, we have to actually play the game now? The notorious Ring 9 is now in development. Tower of Fossilizium infamously gets deconfirmed. We didn't know the reason, but now it's not very pretty. Tower of Hot Chocolate Fury became the laughingstock of JToH for a while, then it was nerfed. Anyway, Zone 4, but it's not the moon, and now there are 10 zones. Tower of Anger Tower Rush was released and then hidden. Forgotten Ridge released with difficulty pulls on top of it. I smell potential issues. Garnet of Isho was just announced, but a Ring 2 boss was just added, and it's impossible. It's great. Roblox fucked up body gyros, so now moving platforms are just a little wrong. Ring 9 towers are selected, but it's mostly soul crushing, which is an issue for some reason. Boom Sasek just did something cool, visiting the TOER museum and then beating the whole tower. Some people are just built different. Tosa was moved to insane. I personally see extreme, but it's whatever. Will Be a Tower was added, and it was alright. Citadel Void was just finished alongside the 3-hour-long video that was posted by Blockerman, and actually almost has 1 million views. On the same day, Tosa's gonna get a revamp. Sunday. But holy shit, they added the FPS cap. Just like Tiananmen Square, people against the update were harassed and many players quit the game. Tosa was just moved up just a tad bit, but I still think it should be extreme. Obviously not a tower is announced. I'm sure this will be released soon enough. Ring 9 releases. Just kidding, April Fools. I was one of the dumbasses that genuinely believed the release. Skips got patched in TOHH and TOGF and it was controversial and it made the towers impossible. Summer event contest is announced. Holy shit, we're getting a summer event. But we don't care because Ring 9 just released! Easily the best lobby today in JToH. Also, difficulty pulls for Ring 9. I'm sure this can only go right. Also, what the f is this? Inner and outer scaling revamp just dropped and it was alright. A new feature called Monthly Challenges released alongside a new currency tickets and a shop. This is just incredible. Remember the Citadel of Wacky strategy I talked about earlier? Yeah, it just released. It only took 2 years. Tower races were introduced and nobody uses it. Also, the game had to fucking shut down because someone was jerking their ween to hacking JToH. No summer event is happening. 12-year-old me was upset. I hope it wasn't retaliation because Forgotten Ridge just became Bikini Bottom. TT just got buffed and people aren't happy about it. As compensation, they added Thanos' difficulty back. The actual TOUT secret ending was found alongside TOTS secret ending. I love hallways with papers. Death Effects released with the Ring 2 shop, best update ever. /ELAF was disabled, RIP to one of the best glitches. And now they want to patch LHJ, they're just going too far. Also, they're never doing difficulty pulls ever again because people would put the wrong difficulties. KTOH is now 5 years old and Obertune is nostalgic and releases the 5-year tower. Tower of Icy Adventures is finally going to drop eventually, and some of Zone 5 towers are confirmed. Holy shit, Myfar just beat Tower of Cruel Punishment, a peak catastrophic tower in Ring 9. You might not recognize it, but it's a big deal. Until it wasn't because Mark Hustry just beat TOVH. It was totally legit though. A Ring 6 shop exists as long as you can do the inner and outer scaling secret ending. Paradise Atoll releases, and it's all challenging. So they turn back to the community for difficulty opinions after they said they would never turn back to the community for difficulty opinions. The Wario backrooms gets changed into Lorem backrooms. Oh hey, my images are still there. After Bad Tower School, Tower of Traps is revamped, and it's not much better. The star rating system gets removed because it was useless and it caused unnecessary drama. Tower of Mirrored Hex gets revamped, becoming the biggest glow up in JToH history. They fucking patched LHJ. Of course it was on 9/11. Anyway, Zone 5. You know, there are a lot of EToH fan games out there. So, what happens when you get tired of playing obbies all the time? That's right, you want to play other games. No, they have to be EToH themed games, by the way. Introducing Hex Defense Redux, the tower defense EToH fan game. This ain't no regular tower defense game where you play the same 3 modes over and over. Nah, this is a progression, baby. We currently supply 10 permanent modes and 4 event modes, all with unique bosses, keep in mind, alongside 14 towers you can unlock. Plus, it's an EToH fan game. If you are interested in checking out my Overtune endorsed fan game, or just want to support me, the link is in the description to play. Of course, finish the video first. I need the watch time and the money, please. 2 towers which shall bring more life into this ring. Oh boy, I hope these are new areas. Damn it! Halloween 2021 releases with Phase 1, it's gonna be a good event. Tower of Phone Snapping and Tower of A Big Hole was just added in there, alright. It wasn't a good event. But hey, you can submit to the new GOE contest. KTOH is edging the community now. Corner Clip just got patched, and now towers are impossible. Except they gave birth to arguably the greatest kit edition ever. Christmas Event 2021 released, which consisted of a Citadel and a Civil War. KTOH and Icy Adventures just released on the same day too. A double whammy from the staff. Oblivion was just teased, it's gonna come out soon. And also, Mount Rad is actually going to have something done for it. Zone 6 towers were revealed and GOE was released. It was a good area. They caved with Toso and finally listened. It's extreme! This piece of shit released in Zone 2. Berkeley, New Mexico releases in response to the war in Ukraine. Roblox can't stop being the shit corporation, and now JToH's going to be silent. They switch games and begin the audio recovery process. And the most unexpected update came out. Pit or Misery, containing horrific and unreal towers. A tryhard's wet dream. Tower of Vacant Hindrances was beaten for realsies this time. Terrain World releases and they accidentally made a good tower. Tower of Zero Disturbances attempts to rectify the cesspool known as Zone 1. An op known as Craft Wars Fan 2038 leaks Zone 6. Fucking asshole. Anyway, Zone 6 and Zone 7 slots are already confirmed. Citadel of Green Stuff and Mean Tasks were just revamped. I did not play either one. Yeah, Ring 2 had a fucking backdoor, but the issue was quickly resolved by the staff team before penal insertion of XTD Roblox viruses. Indication for how much life you're wasting on a tower was just added to portals, and now Zone 7 towers are slowly being revealed with puzzles. I love JToH. Well, this was certainly a shock. Likely a tower was just added to Ring 5. It was alright. Was a tower was added too. This is amazing. Time lost playing. You can play monthly towers. Guys, it came out with a mini tower. Anyway, Zone 7. The Prize Shop just released, and I didn't know that the JToH staff were such big fans of Kendrick Lamar. Halloween 2022 just got leaked by an exploiter. Everyone gave a shit, and then the event started in Phase 1. This is giving bad flashbacks. The Silent Abyss contest was just announced. Holy shit. A soul-crushing Citadel? The event did not disappoint. 2 new game passes were added, and I had to swiftly buy them. Not really worth it, but it was cool. Are falling platforms supposed to do that? Tower points are now referred to as positive energy. No room for nihilism here. I'm just gonna go on a whim here. I don't think that's how zipline should work. The Christmas event, the winter event, no event released this time of year. You upset? Here, have a whitelist dump. And also here's mind breaking. It was alright. Zone 8 slots just got revealed, and this is looking out to be a pretty decent area. But nobody cares now. Punky Joe just got outed as a pedophile, which makes more sense that he joined during the KTOH era, and his 2 towers were replaced. Zone 8 is now Pluto, and I mean the idea of Jupiter in the old description was pretty bad, so it wasn't a bad idea to change it to Pluto. 2 new towers were just confirmed for a Ring 6 sub-realm. Now what could this be? April Fool's Event 2023 dropped. It was alright. Thanos Tower received a changes. God bless its soul. Anyways, Zone 8, there was a funny fight before the release in JToH discussion. That was a good laugh. They gave up on Mount Rad, by the way. Psst. I see Oblivion. It only took 4 years, guys. Hand Sweating just came out with an unexpected revamp. It was alright. The Eternal Potluck finally released after literal years. You can now play Turkey Tower. Okay, during this time, some light stuff happened. Like Ring 6 sub-realms as towers were just confirmed. Okay, nice. Silent Abyss just got teased. Ooh, that's pretty special. License dropped a 408-page exposal document against the JToH staff and the community where he also leaked Silent Abyss and defends Punky Joe. Generally a light pack during this time. The Legacy event released, a mini event which turned out to just be an event. It was actually pretty cool. Tower of Traps reverted versions, but why? Tower profiles and statistics were added, which was a pretty cool feature. The FPS cap was removed! Plus the item clip! Oh my god! The story contest just started, and I'm sure this will be completed soon enough. Never mind, it was pushed back to December 16th. Time Lost Clockwork releases, you can now play monthly towers again, and there's a mini tower. Guys, why are you walking away? How can people care when Silent Abyss just released? And we just got the first unlegit CYV win. Fortunately not a tower, which is added to Ring 6. It's the biggest piece of dog shit. Exploiters were crashing people's game for some reason. It sucks to suck, honestly. Halloween 2023 released in one piece, mostly. Citadel of Tricks and Treats was released, and I never played it. Black Friday is now a tradition. 2 new presents just added as Game Pass. And nothing happened for a while. It was silence. Nothing. And then they released the Christmas event, 1 month away from spring, by the way. That Ring 6 sub-realm just released, and Infernal Manufacturing Plant is a better name. What the fuck is an Ashen Tower Works? Absolute cinema for April Fools. And nothing happened for a while. You know, it gets really empty out here. Finally, an update to quench the hungry JToH play. SODD update. We didn't need this. I mean, I'm not saying we didn't need this, but we were hungry. Presents finally opened. Also, just saying, have you noticed a lack of updates this year? Yeah, trust me, this year's gonna get fucking crazy. Juke wanted to adulterate the whole idea of Subzone for what? There's lore? Legacy 2024 started, and what the fuck? This sucks. 100 mil events started on the same day. Okay, what are we doing here? Okay, what are we doing here? Yeah, and this is where I started losing faith in JToH. But Zone 9 released 2 months later. And the upside is that if you're going to try to run this on your phone, you should also have a bomb squad behind you. Man, where does this game get fucking good? Oh, 9 of the most active devs just fucking left. And they made a dog dissing Juke. Shit, this is like Martin Luther's 95 Theses. Also, this gift came from the whole ordeal. No, the devs didn't mention it. I mentioned it. Even if you have to miss out on e-cuddling some random ass person. Yeah, that's right. I was patient zero for this damn image. Time Lost Sands released, but some people kind of cared because it has a dope ass lobby. Christmas 2024 release, and you know what? I think we're doing pretty well, guys. Ringslay just copped a new skin. Guys, is JToH finally back? Juke responded, and it was pretty ass. It's just her saying, nobody agreed with me, so I'm in the right. Okay, but JToH is doing good. It's only up for me. God damn it. Biggest JToH drama just happened. Basically, Juke committed grand larceny and had a 70% cut without telling a soul. The Discord server had to be shut down. Tower creators were requesting their towers to be removed left and right. Shit was bananas. Oh, she stepped down. I mean, at least we got the stronghold. Unfortunately for us, Juke stepped down way too fast for us to see the release of the 28.5 million event. Now, this would have been my cocaine. The game is now owned by Gameter and Eternalis, but what if each one of the owners left? This naming dilemma swept through the JToH community, but hey, in the meanwhile, we got to see Cock turn insane for a few days. They also started uncursing all the Juke did, so no more branching bullshit. These are sub-realms again. Zone 9's sub-realm was unveiled to be called Interstellar Shore. Eternal Towers of Abyss? I mean, it doesn't roll off the tongue like JToH, but I mean, do you want the name to be associated with Juke? Hey, don't get the idea that these new owners didn't get to work. They did. You get a Ring 7 revamp with a new mini tower. You get a Ring 1 tower, another mini tower in GOE, a TOM revamp, and a new terrifying in Ring 9. You get a Ring 2 revamp. You get a Ring 1 revamp. Damn near everyone's busted nuts and having intense orgasms with how much content they're getting, baby. Please, EToH, it's too much winning. Oh, they removed Calico Kitten's OSTs. See, that one stung. It's alright, they merged tower points from the two worlds, creating imaginary technique. They just released the biggest April Fool's prank ever, actually putting effort on an April Fool's event. Anyway, Zone 10, which was Zone 9 sub-realm, but without Juke's dumbass getting all over it. Tower of Buttons got removed because, oh, the creator sexually assaulted the Zex allegedly. So they called in Tower of Venomous Resonance. I have no clue if the tower's good or not. You know, moments like this give me faith in the human race. Time Lost Tempests is released, and it's actually hard to ignore these now because of how cool the lobbies are. Roblox fucked up lodges and then took a Plan B pill. The Legacy Fortress was released, allowing you to play those sweet towers that you won't ever play. And here we are, what some might consider the golden ages of EToH. Starlit Archives released, which has a stunning lobby. Ring 3 just got a revamp, it's going great. Also, I'm gonna be brutally honest, I don't know how to end this video. I created the document for the script back in July 1st of 2024, and it's June 28th, 2025 at 5:43 a.m. 6 hours before I'm supposed to release this video. Yeah, this video has been in the works for over a year. And what makes me mad is that I made a funny joke saying like, oh, 2IG won't be in the Eternal Abyss. But like, that was too long ago and it did get added, so it wouldn't be funny anymore as an outro. So like, that's it. See ya!